Today, I'm going to show you guys my best loadout for Fortnite Reload. Okay, the loot pool changes in Reload quite a bit, but there are some go-to weapons that I am always prioritizing when I'm playing Reload. So I'm going to break down my very, very best loadout step by step until we win this game. I do hear somebody above me right now. I'm going to try to quickly catch them off guard. Take that quick elimination. The big question comes down to, do you want the thunder pump or do you want the regular pump? And it's actually kind of a toss up between the two. And I'm going to explain the difference between the two and why you might take the thunder over the regular pump. So the first thing about the thunder shotgun is only going to have 4 shots before you have to reload. Versus 5 shots. It does have a wider spread on the shot. It's like a more unique spread, and I feel like I hit more consistent high damage shots with the thunder, but you do have to sacrifice that 1 extra shot before you have to reload. I know I just missed right there completely, but I missed again, but that's not the gun's fault. That's just my fault. The second thing, obviously, when you're playing Reload is you absolutely need a grappler. And let me tell you guys something. If you don't know how to do the grappler animation cancel, you are wasting your time using the grappler because you lose so much not doing that. And I'm gonna show you how to do the animation cancel with the grappler in this video, and hopefully it sticks with you guys, because at first I thought people were macroing to do it because I couldn't do it consistently. But once you understand the timing of it, it becomes very, very easy to do. And it allows you to just cancel the grappler animation entirely and pull off some pretty crazy things, especially if you get like the mythic grappler, which the mythic grappler is the best mobility item in Fortnite Reload. It's just not, you don't consistently get it every game. Obviously, it's a mythic item, so it has like a 1 in 1,000 chance of dropping. But if you don't know how to do the grappler cancel, the mythic grappler becomes almost useless because it forces you to pull out your glider redeploy every time you use it. But if you know how to use the grappler animation, you can actually cancel the glider redeploy entirely. For this video, I'm going to stick with the... let's look at the stats real quick. Pump versus thunder, right? 106 body shot, fire rate 0.76. 101 body shot, fire rate 0.7. So the thunder has a slightly higher fire rate. Very, very slight, but it is noticeable. And it has a higher base body shot damage, so you're going to get more consistent damage out of the thunder shotgun. And one thing I want to point out is that a lot of the pro players at the pro-am, players like Cold, for example, were preferring to take the thunder shotgun of a similar rarity over the pump shotgun, which that surprised me because I always thought that the pump was their go-to. But the fact that it has a slightly higher fire rate, slightly higher body shot damage, it becomes a preference for these players. Now let's talk about assault rifles real quickly, because that's a big one for Reload. My favorite assault rifle in the game has to be the infantry rifle. But the infantry rifle in Reload is a bit tricky to use because if you only have let's lock in here. Let's lock in here. If you have the infantry rifle, you don't have a spray weapon. You absolutely need a spray weapon in Reload, like a follow-up that's going to put pressure on people's walls. So if you use the infantry, you have to use an SMG, which limits the other things that you are carrying with you. This guy is... Oh, there's another guy right there. Is this guy even real? I don't think this guy was real. I think the guy that just sprayed me was an AI. So as soon as he starts smacking my wall here, I'm just going to pre-fire him. I'm going to let him take the wall and just pre-fire him. Try to hit him really hard with the thunder. Doesn't seem like he's going to push. Let's move up on this guy. Hit him real hard right there. Let's reload the AR. Not sure what he's doing, but he's dead. Now, the mammoth pistol. The mammoth pistol is going to be your bread and butter. And we saw... Peterbot used this very effectively But one thing that he does with the mammoth pistol that a lot of players do not do is use it to take people's walls. So he was actually rocking just a shotgun and a mammoth. Obviously in duos, your duo can apply pressure with an AR. You don't need but in solos, I don't recommend rocking just the mammoth and a shotgun, because it's a pretty particular play style and you don't have like any kind of firepower pressure. Now, as far as assault rifles go, like I said, the infantry rifle I really like, but the best assault rifle besides the mythic overclock pulse rifle, which you're not guaranteed to get, has to be the hammer assault rifle. It has a good fire rate, good damage output, good hip fire, and gives you enough pressure and accuracy to follow up with your mammoth shots. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about a little bit with the mammoth wall takes and the like mammoth W king. You kind of want to use it a little bit like a heavy sniper. So this guy's like, oh, gonna get out real quick. He just shot me through everything right there. Oh. So you use like a heavy sniper to break people's walls and instantly wall retake, and then potentially just get some free damage on people when they're not paying attention. So let's take a look real quick. I don't know what this guy's doing, but we're gonna take him out. I haven't gotten a grappler yet, so I haven't been able to show you guys the grappler technique that I'm talking about, unfortunately. But this guy just stole all my loot. But yeah, let me show you. So just get the wall weak, right? Okay, this guy's kind of sweaty. He's like a fake default. Take him out. Now I'm gonna take this scar, even though it's not my preferred weapon of choice. But I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with the grappler. We're going to grapple to the vending machine. So when you have this, the way to get the timing down is you grapple and immediately swap to a weapon. Like I'm talking immediately before you see the grappler shot come out. Don't even think, just as soon as you left click on your grappler, you are immediately swapping to any weapon and you're going to cancel the animation of the grappler. Something to keep in mind is you can practice this in creative. That's probably the best way to get the timing down, because if you're practicing in a real game, you're wasting grappler charges, but in creative, you can have like an infinite grappler and then just like hop on any like free-for-all map or whatever and practice the repetition of shooting your grappler and immediately swapping to a gun. Because when you do it normally, you're going to grapple like this. You have to grapple, then swap, and then you can shoot. But when you animation cancel it, you can immediately shoot and immediately start building as soon as you grapple. I did it wrong right there, but I'll show you right here. So you immediately can start shooting multiple times with your grappler and putting pressure on players and building and whatnot. And if you use the mythic grappler, that's even better. That's even better. Again, I want to showcase a little bit of the power of the mammoth pistol on using it as a wall retake mechanic instead of a... Oh, I need to kill that guy. He was a little sweaty. Here's the grappler cancel. This guy's dead. I think he has a fresh grappler. But like I said, when you do the cancel, it allows you to pull off quicker moves. Wall take, he wasn't even ready for it because he wasn't expecting me to instantly take that wall. I'm gonna do the same thing to the guy underneath. Same exact move. Let's see where he's at. Unfortunate for him, he wasn't building. Now, the question comes down to this. Do you take a purple scar or a green hammer assault rifle? All right. Green hammer, 29 damage per shot, fire rate 5.8. Purple scar, 35 damage per shot, fire rate 5.5. Now, in my opinion, 2 rarities above, I think I'm taking the scar just because of the extra damage output. It's noticeable. But if they're equal in rarity, if it's a purple hammer versus purple scar, or even 1 rarity underneath, like a blue hammer versus purple scar, I might take the hammer in that situation. Okay, we got this guy. Quick tag on him, 87. Grappler, animation cancel. Quick tag on him again. Get down, put pressure, put pressure, put pressure. Easy, just like that. Guys, I explained the best loadout for Fortnite Reload, my play style. Hope you guys enjoyed and benefit. Best of luck out there. Thank you guys so much for watching.